Quick one on a popular demand. A lot of people have been asking this question, especially in my DM. They say they want to start content creating. Oh, Justice, how did you start? Want to start this? Listen, relax. Let me just give you few keys to start. Let me explain. This is not my normal content, but let me just give you a few keys to start as a content creator. Number one, go after the people. Look for what do the people want. What do they want to hear? Yes, go and research what they want to hear and tell them what they need to hear. And I will give you an example of that. Look at Gege. When Gege started, it was just financial. So he now realized what people like about him. He focused on that one. Oh boy, you will cry. You know, those kind of things. So he gave you what you want and he's making wave. He's trending. That is what people want about him. No mean say you now, you go to copy Gege. You will never grow beyond Gege has grown because it's not your idea. It doesn't mean that you cannot copy from people. You can actually copy from people, but just take inspiration from them to innovate the one you have so that you can move forward. Another thing you should take note, never put money ahead. If they tell you, money they content, people they do content, they build house, they buy car, they say, I want to start content. I want to start. You will cry. You will say, had I known, now you go talk. You will cry because you will be frustrated because you will not see the money. The money is not there. You will not see the money. So another thing you need to do is that you need to be consistent. Be consistent. Never be desperate because desperation would kill your inspiration. Listen to that again. Desperation will kill your inspiration because you'll be frustrated along the line. People where they see where they trend now, where they make with their video they gave you, they didn't just come out from somewhere and start creating everybody. No, person like me now, I've been creating for 5 years, you know, hear me till 2024. People like Gege now, Gege don't they create content for how many years? You didn't hear Gege till 2024. Sabinus then, you didn't hear Sabinus then. So people has been working. Whatever anybody you see trending today, they've been hard work in process. They've been starting. They've been hard work coming. They follow process. And that is why it's difficult for them to fizzle out. It's difficult for people like Borashagi, Gege them, Sabinus, all those guys where you know today. It is difficult for them to fizzle out because they grew in need. They didn't just blow. They are not Mr. Spell. They are not Fish Pie. They are not Aquafina guy. They are not all those guys that social media just blow once. Or somebody just post and they blow. They were everywhere. They did not follow those process. They did not go to process. They just came to fame like that. And they were surprised. So they will eventually take the wrong decisions because they never built capacity to be there. But people like us, people who have suffered, built capacity, they've tried everything, they've learned to fail. So they recognize failure when it's coming and they avoid it. So if they learned their mistake when they were not popular, so they've learned from it, they will so follow the process. If you're creating content now, nobody's seeing it, relax, continue, don't stop, continue. It will eventually pay off. Thirdly, don't just continue doing rubbish. Continue innovating. Consistency is key, but consistently doing the wrong thing is the wrong key. Consistently improve yourself. And the final one, make I tell you this one, the final key is that a lot of you do not want to start content creating because you cannot speak English. English, they had you. You feel like, I need to speak the correct English. I need to sing. I need to speak Queen English. If I was looking for how to speak properly, I for no do one. Me, where you see here, English is now one of my hardest thing. In fact, I failed English. English now one thing. See, there's different from reading. You can actually read and write. But when it comes to speaking to camera, to people, it is difficult. So you see, speaking English, there's some words like this I want to pronounce. It's hard though. Like pronouncing consequences is that to pronounce that thing they had me, but in my head I know the right pronunciation. I can write the right pronunciation, I can spell it, but to pronounce is difficult. There's some things I find it difficult to pronounce. There's some names is difficult to pronounce, but because of that, if you check my comment, you see sometimes people will correct me. The most important thing is communication. Can they hear you? Remember, English is not our language. No be our language. If you say make us flow in Igbo now, bro, me as Igbo so kashi everywhere. If you say me could speak Yoruba, man so de Yoruba, man so dele. You understand? So I go speak those if I want to speak my language. But you see that English, if you're looking at it, you will never start. Come as you are, because now that you as you are, now people want. Some people want you. Yeah, never want to be like another person because somebody is trending now. You want to go and be like that person. You want to behave like that person. No, because if you want to be like somebody, you will never grow beyond that person. You are, because you're following the person's footsteps. So anyway, the person stop, you stop. You get? So don't try to be like any person. Be like you. It might take you time. It might take time. But when you eventually stand, bro, nothing can push you down because you have grown roots. You get the point. So don't be discouraged if you are creating and they never hear you. Because even me, where they tell you, bro, it's been 5 years coming, nobody hear me. But today, you can't hear me. So share this video to somebody who needs to hear this, because it will also encourage them to know that they are not doing the wrong thing. They're actually growing. But it's just that they are growing down, not up. Because it's important to grow down before you grow up. Because when you grow up before you grow down, any small wind can fall you. But when you grow down before you grow up, if wind come, you can only bend and still stand. And when you finally stand, remember, there's some way and olórí burúkú kan wey the comment section that will discourage you. Especially sometimes now people wey you know, they will come with fake account to insult and discourage you. Never look at your comment section, never listen to them, but take criticism. Is it now? So but take criticism. Okay, if they criticize you, take it and learn from it. Don't take anything personal. Like, because after they comment and they will get out, they know they remember anything again. And also appreciate those who genuinely follow you. It's important. Never count your followers as number. They are not numbers. If you post video and 10 people like it, just imagine 10 people saw your video and they listen and click. So it's a big number. 1,000 people like your content. Picture a hall full of 1,000 people. Those are many people who like your video. Imagine like me now, I have more than 400,000 people following me. Is there any hall in Nigeria that can contain 400,000 people? Bro, massive people, they follow me. That is how I see them. I see them as people. I don't see them as number. So when you see them as people, you will do everything possible to do what is right. You will not fall their hand. Anyway, that is my piece of advice for those who have been asking, I want to start. Just share this video to more people who need to hear it. And please continue. You are on the right path. Anyway, don't forget to
enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.